Hey guys, I've got a good old-fashioned haul for you today. I have purchased quite a few things myself, and I've also received quite a few things in PR, which I will leave for the second half of this video. If there's anything that I talk about in this video that I will be using in an upcoming Try New Makeup, I will point that out. I'm giggling because a lot of it is on my face, and I will mention them as I come to them. But if there's anything that I talk about that maybe I don't mention that I'm going to be showing in a new video or anything like that, just let me know down below in the comment section if there's something that you really want like a closer look at. That's really the main reason why I do these hauls, is just to see what you guys have like a particular interest in. If I have it and I can show it and I can make a video on it, then I will do so. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll start with some of the things that I have purchased. The first is, actually, let's get these out of the way first. So I have gone into ear cuffs. I think a few of you noticed me wearing this in a recent video. I can't remember which one, but I just really love it. I've noticed, you know, a lot of people are getting like their ears pierced, you know, all over. People are getting like really cool designs on their ears. My good friend, Kate the Great Beauty, she, you know, got like a piercing up here and, you know, just kind of all over. And, you know, people are doing really fun stuff with their earrings. I used to have a whole bunch of piercings all up and down my ears. I used to... Side note, I used to cut school in high school and go into this New York City, and there was a boutique on Broadway. It was like Broadway in Waverly. It was called Unique Boutique. And if you guys are like my age, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's Unique Boutique and Antique Boutique. And Unique Boutique, you could walk right in there. There was a booth on the ground floor. It was big. A booth on the ground floor, you could go and just get your ears pierced. And, you know, they never checked ID. That wasn't like a thing back then. So I would walk in, and for a while, every time I cut school and went into the city, which was often... Sorry, Mom. I would go and get an ear piercing. So I had a lot. I've already lost track, but they've all closed up and they've all like gotten infected and whatever. Anyway, all of that to tell you is that I like this look of all these earrings, but I don't want to get any more piercings. I have my 2 piercings here and that's it. I'm good with that. So I'd become really intrigued with these ear cuffs. You could basically get like a look of an earring without actually piercing your ears. So this is one that I found at Nordstrom, and I will do like a close-up of this. So it's like a chain link design, and then it has just like crystals on there. This wasn't expensive at all, and I thought this is a good starting point because I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Is it gonna hurt? Am I gonna feel it? And I've gotten completely used to it already, and for some reason they're more comfortable on my right ear than they are on my left ear. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe my ears are shaped a little bit differently, but I feel like I can get it onto my right ear versus my left ear a lot more easily. Maybe it's because I'm a righty. I don't know. Anyway, so this is one that I just recently purchased, and it's by a company called Argento Vivo. Anyway, I got it at Nordstrom, and I will be linking everything down below in my description box, but that will be there, and I think it was $48. Anyway, I thought that wasn't that big of a commitment, and I could see if I like them. And being that I really liked this one, I actually came across this brand. This was like an Instagram brand. I must have been talking about ear cuffs or something, and so I got a bunch of Instagram ads for ear cuffs. And so this company, Maison Miru, came up, and I thought, let me try some of these. So they had, let's see, these are really simple. This one is a rose gold finished ear cuff, and these were not expensive at all either. Again, I'll link them down below. But this just has like a single row of crystals there. So I thought that could be fun if I just wanted something simple up there. And then the other one I got is yellow gold finish, and it has like a double row of crystals. So since I wear a little bit more yellow gold for earrings, I thought this was a good addition. Actually, let me see if I can get this one onto my left ear here. Yeah, maybe my left ear is just bigger. Maybe this cuff is a little bit smaller than this one. This one is really comfortable, but maybe it's my ear. Maybe I have more actual ear down here than up here. But yeah, this one feels a little bit tight on this side. Actually, let me try it over here. Yeah, the Argento Vivo is definitely much larger than these Maison Miru ear cuffs, but let me try this one on my right ear. Yeah, it's definitely tighter than the Argento Vivo, but it doesn't feel quite as, like, I felt like my ear was really squished here. So maybe, let's see, let's try this. This one is larger. Yeah, this one fits a little bit better, but yeah, they definitely fit a lot better on my right, my right ear, because I guess it's smaller. So those are some ear cuffs that I just purchased. And yeah, I'm really liking this option of being able to decorate my ears without any additional piercings. Okay, moving on. I did end up buying like a discovery set or like a starter kit from Macrame Actives. And I've talked about their foundation that I've really been loving. I've been talking about their concealer that I've really been loving, but they are a skincare brand. So I decided to get this set, which includes their high performance cleanser. So it's like a cream cleanser, their face cream, and then their high performance neck and décolletage treatment. So far, I'm really liking the cleanser. It's a really nice creamy cleanser. I like these kind of creamy cleansers for my first cleanse in the morning, like when I'm in the shower, or if I'm just kind of rinsing off my face. I like using kind of something very, very gentle. This has been really good. I have not used this at night though to see how it removes makeup yet, but as a first cleanse in the morning, it's really great. And the neck and décolletage treatment I've been using down here, so far so good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the difference, but I haven't had any adverse reaction to it. And then I have been trying the cream out during the day. I already have like my nighttime skincare routine kind of down pat, which I don't want to, mess with too much. So I like to kind of play around with my daytime creams. So that's how I've been using this. It's nice, but I don't think it's actually moisturizing enough for my very, very dry skin. I do feel like if I just put this on, along with my regular skincare, if I put SPF on over it and I have all of my serums and oils and all of that underneath it, my skin still feels like it could use a little bit more. So I'm thinking this could probably be better for me in the summertime when my skin isn't quite as parched as it is now in the wintertime between the cold, dry air and the forced air and everything in the apartment. So the jury is still out on this. And it all comes with like this zipper pouch, which is really nice. And I don't think I realized that it came with this neck and décolletage treatment. And I actually went and purchased a separate one. I thought like their serum was included in the Discovery set. Anyway, I ordered this and I figured let me kind of continue using this. And if I like it, I'll just hold on to it. If not, maybe I'll exchange it for the serum. So that is something I purchased from Nordstrom. All right, next up, I did place an order at Beautylish and I got 4 of the new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lip liners. And I actually have one on right now. I actually did like a trying new makeup video where I did put a lot of the products that I'm going to be talking about today onto my face. So this is one of them. This is the color Julia. Actually, let me just make sure because they're all women's names and I get them all mixed up. Yes, Julia. So this is the color Julia on my lips. It's the only thing I have on my lips. I basically lined my lips and then filled them in. I did get Dana, Noah, Naya, and Julia. So they come in this box, very, very pretty. And here is what the pencil looks like. Again, really, really beautiful. And I like that it's like this different color because I have a whole like drawer full of pencils and it's really hard to like find pencils once they're all mixed in there, especially because most of them are black. So anyway, I really appreciate that it's a different color and it has like a color band down here at one end, letting you know which shade it is. And these are pencils that you need to sharpen. But I did notice that these don't come with a sharpener. So just something to keep in mind. I don't mind that at all because I have a gazillion sharpeners between like Pat McGrath and Tom Ford and Sisley. They all come with sharpeners, so I have a ton. So I was actually happy not to see a sharpener in here, but I just wanted to mention that. So here are the swatches for all 4 of the shades. So again, we have Dana, Noah, Naya, and Julia. So Naya is the deepest shade that I purchased, and Julia is the pinkest shade, you could say. And again, that's what I have on my lips. These are incredibly long lasting. So when I tried to swipe the swatches off of my hand, I actually had a little bit of a hard time removing them with my makeup wipe. I really kind of had to like go at it. So that was definitely kind of like a pleasant surprise. I was not expecting that. They glided on really, really smoothly. There was no tugging whatsoever. I mean, just real slick. And then I used the lip liner to color in the rest of my lips. I wanted to see if they were gonna set down and feel a little bit drying. So they are very long lasting. I've put this on and I've gone down and had breakfast, which was kind of oily. And then I had another cup of coffee. And I would say 95% of it is still on. So very long lasting. The only like slight downside to them is that they are a little bit drying. Like once they set down, I do feel like they're just a little bit, my lips feel a little bit parched, not terrible. And I've definitely used lip liners that are a lot worse. But I did just want to mention that, and you could probably see like my lips, they're starting to look a little bit lined. So I think that's a trade-off with them being so long lasting, yet, you know, really slick to apply, that they're gonna set down and then they're gonna have this kind of effect. So anyway, those are the lip liners from Natasha Denona. If you're looking for like a throwback 90s grungy shade, this is it. Like, look no further. Next up, I placed a very small order from Neiman Marcus, and I got the new Guerlain Meteorites in Pearl Glow. So this came out for like their spring, summer, or their spring collection, I'll say. And it is a new Meteorites, but I'm just gonna show you, and I'll show you in my trying new makeup video, which is coming tomorrow, where I have a lot of the products on my face, this included. So I did buff this into like the lower half of my cheek on both sides here, and I also used it on my forehead a little bit. So it does have the very typical like Meteorites beautiful sheen to it. I love like the pearly glow that it gives your skin. And here is what the pearls look like. So it is most similar to the medium Meteorites. So the only difference is the medium has more, so this is medium, this is the new Pearl Glow, and the medium has like a few more deeper kind of like yellow pearls in there. And so the pearly glow is definitely a little bit more cooler toned and a little bit lighter than the medium. And I like to use the medium. This is the shade that I use kind of like on the everyday. And I definitely noticed that this has a little bit of a cooler kind of cast. So if you have a cooler skin tone, I think the Pearl Glow, this new Pearl Glow, will work perfectly for you. But if you've never tried the Meteorites and you're not sure what shade you are, if you are more of a neutral and you like kind of like a more of a, not bronzy, but like a warmer kind of tone, I would go with the medium. That's part of their regular line. And then let me just hold it up next to Claire, which is light. And Claire Light is even, I think, cooler in tone because it has like the turquoise color balls, and I have it in the limited edition like Lunar New Year packaging from last year, but this is the Claire Light. So that's the Claire Light, and then this is the Pearl Glow. So you see how this has the blue pearls in there, and that makes the Claire Light like even cooler toned than the Pearl Glow. So I do love the effect of these Meteorites. I think they're beautiful. Works just like all of the other Meteorites that I have. And I do feel like if you have felt like you're kind of between the light and the medium in the regular line, that I think you should give this one a shot because this pretty much kind of falls right in between. Oh, and one last thing to note, the packaging is pretty much the same except for the top. So this is the regular medium that I have. It has a little bit of pink in the flower of the cap, and then the Pearl Glow one is just white. There's no pink in there at all. But other than that, the tin is exactly the same. They feel exactly the same. There is the same amount of product, 25 grams of powder in there. So that is the Guerlain Pearl Glow Meteorites. All right, next up I did place an order at Ulta, and I purchased the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out highlighter and one of the new NARS Air Matte blushes. So I do have both of these products on my face, so I do have thoughts on them. I have the ABH Iced Out highlighter here, and then I have the blush over on this cheek. So the ABH Iced Out highlighter is different. It's different from what I was expecting. I think it is actually too deep for my skin tone. But let me just show you the packaging first because it is beautiful. So this is the box packaging that it came with. Here is the compact, really pretty white lid, rose gold accents, and then here is the highlight on the inside. Really beautiful design, really gorgeous formula, the whole thing. It's like a baked gelée, absolutely gorgeous. However, the shade of it, and I'm going to do a swatch for you right now, is very, very yellow. And I was not expecting it. I mean, it's called Iced Out. It looks really white in the pan, so I thought it was going to be like a white gold, but it is actually like a very, very yellow gold. And I hope the camera is catching that for you. And you'll really see how yellow it is when I swatch it next to the Amrezy. So this is the highlight that everyone's, you know, kind of comparing this to. It comes in the same sized packaging, just this has the white lid and then the Amrezy has the black. Here's what the Amrezy looks like. So let me just do a swatch of this quickly. And I just thought, I don't know, just by the look of the highlight in the pan, I thought it was going to be so much lighter and whiter than the Amrezy, which was already pretty like a white gold. But look at how much more yellow the Iced Out highlighter is versus the Amrezy. It was just really, really surprising. And because it's so yellow, I think it actually doesn't work on my skin tone too well. I think it would actually be perfect if you have like a medium or deeper skin tone and with a little bit of olive in there. I think that would look so, so beautiful. So I still like the Amrezy a lot more, mainly because of the tone of it, the color of it. It just works. I have the Amrezy on this side. It just works a lot better for my skin tone. So slightly disappointing in that I think it's too dark for me, but if I need a gold highlight, I have one now. So that is the Iced Out highlight from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the formulas I think are pretty much the same. The Amrezy feels like a little bit softer in the pan, but I think that could just be a result of the design on the pan because this has all of these like ridges on there. So it's hard for me to tell if it's just as soft, but they really have like the very, very similar sort of finish to them. And then the NARS Air Blush, Air Matte Blush in the shade Darling is really, really nice. So it is here on this cheek and it comes in this little jar, which you guys know I love. And it's basically the same size as their concealer. And here is the color Darling, which I was so excited about. I'm like so in love with this punchy, peachy color. I just think it's so pretty. What was interesting was because this is a matte blush, I thought it was going to be a much denser kind of formula. I don't know why, but it is actually kind of, it's moussey. It's kind of like a thick, moussey, like whipped kind of texture. And it's pretty silicone-y. I actually want to look at the ingredients. Yeah, the first ingredient is dimethicone because you can feel it when you apply it to your cheek. It definitely has this like slip, this kind of like dry slip to it. And it definitely has like a matte finish, but it looks like it's airbrushed. Like it's really, really beautiful. And you guys know I'm not like the biggest fan of matte cheek products. I really like a sheen to them. But I think because this formula, it goes on like very sheerly that it doesn't look like overbearingly matte. It doesn't just make my cheek look dry. Like my skin is able to kind of like shine through it. And it just, yeah, it's just really, really beautiful. And I was able to build it up a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a little bit more on the apples of my cheeks and less here because it is sheer and I wanted to see if I could kind of build the pigment up a little bit, and I could. So I do have like 2 light layers here and just 1 light layer back here. So I think there's maybe 4 new shades of this, but this one was definitely like calling my name. I don't know if I'm gonna get any more, but I do really like this formula. All right, so those are all of the things that I purchased myself. Let's go ahead and move into the things that I've received in PR. This first box I was so excited to receive. The company reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in receiving some of their products, and we just kind of got to, you know, kind of going back and forth chatting about what my tastes are, whatever. So this is a perfume company, and they're called the Harmonist, and I had seen them on the Bergdorf site. So when they reached out to me, I was like, wait, is this the same company? And like I said, I got really excited. So I have not actually used or sprayed any of these perfumes yet. I wanted to do it kind of with you. And oh, it looks like they sent over a set. So let me set that aside. But they also sent over Moon Glory, one of their perfumes, and one of their candles, Hypnotizing Fire, and then also their Sun Force perfume. So what really got me intrigued about this company is if you go onto their site, you can actually take like a little quiz, and you can kind of figure out what your, for lack of a better term, like what your astrological sign is in regards to like yin and yang, and then the 5 elements, air, water, earth, fire, and metal. And I am yang, oh gosh, I've already forgotten. I wrote it down somewhere, but I think I'm yang metal. Anyway, you can go onto their site and take a quiz. It's really fun. If you guys are into like astrology or the planets or anything of any kind, I think you would really enjoy it. So this first one is Sun Force. So here is the box. These are made in France, and it says on the back, harmony is the source of beauty. Ooh, wow. Wow, look at that bottle. It's so cool. It has like a little disc up here. I think this is porcelain. Feels like it. And then also comes with this wooden plaque. It says Dr. Wu for the Harmonist. And I guess they only made 2,000 of these. So this is number 1,638. How cool. And then there's a sun on the other side. And then here is the base of the box. So neat. All right. Ooh, this bottle is very weighty. It's gold finished. Wow. Ooh, I love this. And I love the shape of the bottle. It's so different from anything else that I have. And you guys know I've really gotten into perfumes lately. So when they reached out to me, I was like, it's like they knew. So we have a spray top. It's really crisp, and it's like kind of awakening. Ooh, it's nice. It smells very fresh. Okay, so I'm on the Harmonist site because I wanted to find out the notes for this. So the top notes are pomelo, which I think is like orange, Bulgarian rose oil, and saffron. Okay, base note is sandalwood, organic benzoin, and musk. And the heart note is cardamom, incense, and organic honey, H-O-N-Y. I'm not sure what that is. But I definitely, it feels very fruity when you like first smell it. And then I feel like the sandalwood and the musk is sort of what kind of stays. So it is a really kind of like bright, kind of like jolt when you first spray it, which is really nice. And I like that this is Sun Force. It like makes a lot of sense. So that is part of their prequel collection. And then the other fragrance that's part of their prequel collection is Moon Glory. So let me open this up. Oh, cool. So Moon Glory comes in like a silver bottle. Oh, this is really cool. And then we have a moon disc here. And again, this is 1,613 out of 2,000. So let me spray this one over here. Ooh, this is like crisp, but in a completely different way. It's much sweeter than the sun. Ooh, I like this one. It's very fruity, little bit of floral. Let me go ahead and find the notes for this. Ooh, I really like that one. Okay, Moon Glory. So the top note is jasmine, lang lang, and lychee. Base note is hinoki wood, balsam, and sandalwood. And then the heart notes are queen of the night, passion flower, and organic honey. I wonder if organic honey was also in the other one. It was just like a typo. I'm gonna guess that's what it was. Anyway, I really smell like the honey and the lychee in this one. The base notes, the like sandalwood, I don't smell as much in this one. I feel like I smell more of the balsam. Ooh, this is so nice though. It's sweet, but it's not like sickening sweet, you know? It's not like candy sweet. It's just like a light sort of like natural sweet, Maybe that's the honey that I smell. Oh wow, both of these are really, really incredible. And then this Hypnotizing Fire was one that I was so intrigued by just by the description on the site. And oh, I'm so happy that they sent over this candle. So here is the box. Ooh, it's beautiful. This is glass. I'm trying to let all the other perfume fade. Ooh. Oh my, I may need to actually get that in a perfume. So they have the prequel edition, which has the Sun Force of the Moon Glory, and then they have a Yin collection and then the Yang collection. This is part of their Yin collection. So Hypnotizing Fire. The notes are, okay, the top notes are pepper tree, pimento berries, and cloves. Oh yeah. Middle note is Bulgarian rose, patchouli, praline. Base notes are vanilla, benzoin, and opoponox. I don't know what that is, and I'm probably mispronouncing that. Opoponox. Oh, this is fantastic. I can spend all day with my face in this vessel. Oh, and it says on the side here, the Harmonist. Really, really beautiful, very subtle. Oh, I love how simple this candle looks. Of course, this is going to smell quite different once I set it on fire, but I really smell the top notes a lot. I really smell the pepper tree, the pimento berries, the cloves. Wow, that is really incredible. I'm so excited about these. I'm gonna open up this little set here. I'm guessing this is like a little discovery set. Oh, cool. So you have one like little deluxe tester of each yin and yang perfume. So 5 of each. Oh, so this discovery set is available on their site. It is $55. So you can try out all of their yin and yang scents before kind of committing. Wow, all of these are so beautiful. All of the scents are really, really unique. I've never smelled anything like any of these, especially this Hypnotizing Fire is really incredible. Well, a huge, huge thank you to the Harmonist for sending over such a beautiful box. It's just really, wow, like literally taking my breath away because I'm just, oh, I'm so taken by these. Thank you so, so much. Next up, I got a box from Necessaire. It looks like they have re-upped me because they were generous enough in sending me a box. I feel like it was during Mishmas. Oh no, I think it was before then. And I love their like bath wash, the serum, the body serum that they have is just wonderful. So let's see what they have sent over. So a body lotion, a body wash, oh, and sandalwood. So I have like the fragrance-free, the eucalyptus, and I think I even have in my backup linen closet, I think I have bergamot, but I don't have their sandalwood. So that is awesome. Their body serum, this is what I was just talking about. This has like almost like a gel-like texture, and it's great. Like if your skin is really dry, what I'll do, almost like my face, I'll put a serum down first and then my moisturizer. So I'll put this down and then I'll top it off with moisturizer, and it's great. It really keeps my very, very dry legs moisturized. So that is great, and that's fragrance-free. And then, oh awesome, they sent over another one of their hand creams in their fragrance-free. And I've been using their hand cream. I have it in my upstairs bathroom here. So every time I wash my hands, I've been throwing this on. Well, thank you so much to Necessaire for sending me another box of their goodies. I really, really enjoy their products. And here is something from Kiehls. We hope you love these goodies. Let's see what's in here. The future is bright. 2021 is looking much brighter with Kiehls Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution and our new Clearly Corrective Accelerated Clarity Renewing Ampules. Ooh, I love that word, ampules. So they sent over, oh, everything came in this little like tote bag. So cute. The future is bright. Oh, I got a notebook. Very nice. I have the Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution, which I actually have a bottle of, and it's nice. I'll like tap some onto my spots here. I feel like it's kind of like brightening up my skin in that spot. Ooh, here are the ampules. So with activated C and glycolic, lactic, and phytic, PHYTIC acids, precisely formulated to target multiple signs of clarity loss for a new level of skin clarity. Oh, it's an intensive 14-day program. Oh, cool. And then, let's see. Oh, they also included some pens. Oh, it's like a crystal? I almost said rock. It's like a crystal. Let's see. Ooh, it's selenite. Selenite can be an amazing stone for untangling your thoughts and to help you stay protected and connected to the world around you, representing clarity and positive energies towards the future. You can place this stone in your home to bring a sense of harmony and to ward off toxic energies, or keep it close to yourself to have attuned to your body's natural vibrations. Oh, this is so great. Thank you so much, Kiehls. This is very cool to the touch too. Wow, thank you. Next up, I have this box from Tracy Martin, and I don't know if you guys are aware of Tracy Martin. None of you have ever asked me about her, but she is like an esthetician, and I used to live down in the Village when I lived in New York City, and her spa was right around the corner from where I lived. And there's like a little plaque on the outside door where it's, you know, it says Tracy Martin on there with her like beautiful font. And I would always walk by and dream of the day that I'd be able to afford to like go in and get like a treatment or whatever, because you would read about her in like all the magazines, you know, like one of those celebrity facialists or whatever. Anyway, so when they reached out to me to see if they could send me anything, I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. And I thought, oh my gosh, like, and I think I even replied back to the person that reached out to me. I was like, you know, I used to walk by your spa every day, like on my way home from the subway or just, you know, on my way to the deli or whatever, and would always think about like, oh, I would love to go in for a treatment or whatever. So it was just really incredible to get an email from them. And yeah, anyway, so they sent me a few of their goodies, which I cannot wait to try. So Tracy Martin, high performance natural skincare from every insider's favorite facialist. So like I said, like right here, it says the go-to facialist of Hollywood royalty and fashion insiders. I'm trying to think of which celebrity it was that I read went to her. I can't remember. I mean, this was years ago. Anyway, so let's see what they sent. So they sent their Absolute Purity Toner. Ooh, clarifying active essence. So absolutely no parabens, mineral oil, silicone sulfates, phthalates, petrochemicals, synthetic fragrances, and artificial colors. Not tested on animals, non-toxic ingredients, good for all skin types. And oh, it says lavender is widely used in aromatherapy to calm stress and anxiety. Here the flowers, stems, and leaves are combined for subtle, fresh scent. I'm personally not the biggest fan of a lavender scent, but it is supposed to be very calming to the senses. Let's see what this looks like. Pretty bottle. Let's see how strong the scent is. Oh, it's really mild. I don't know if it's all the perfume that I've sprayed, but I don't really smell the lavender too much. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that is the Absolute Purity Toner. And then they also sent over, oh, their enzyme exfoliant. So I think this is like her hero product. I feel like this is what's written about her all the time. So it's a brightening mask and exfoliator. And I believe what she uses, yeah, so she uses pineapple enzymes. So it's a little bit more, I don't know if it's gentle. It's just different from like a chemical exfoliant, which I can't always use. I like to use like physical exfoliants, but I have had some luck with like pineapple enzymes and what's the other one? Maybe papaya enzymes. There's another one that I feel like is a natural exfoliant. So I'm excited to give this a shot. I'll probably start by just kind of patch testing it places, but this is what the jar looks like. And I feel like if you know Tracy Martin, it's probably because of this product. And then last but not least, they sent me their face resculpting cream. Oh, hey. The word resculpting just was very exciting to me. Ooh, really thick pudding-like texture. Oh, it just smells very clean, very fresh. Well, a huge, huge thank you to Tracy Martin for this package. And like I said, I couldn't believe it when I got an email from them. I was like, oh my God, I like replied to them immediately. So a huge, huge thank you to them for sending over these beautiful products. Next up, I got a box from Holy Frog, and I wonder what new product they've come out with now. Okay, so this is their Halo AHA BHA Evening Serum. It is to resurface. So this has glycolic, lactic, phytic, and salicylic acid. This is the second time I'm reading phytic in an ingredient. So it comes in this little jar here with a dropper. I probably can't use this, but this is really exciting. I know most people who don't suffer from a completely screwed up barrier can use AHAs and BHAs. And Holy Frog makes such wonderful products. So thank you so much to Holy Frog for sending this over to me. And then, oh, I think I know what this is. So this is from Good Molecules. And I feel like I've been seeing people talking about, is it like an eye cream? Let me see. Yes, this is their Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. So it's formulated to help revitalize and energize the eye area. A legendary ingredient from the Brazilian rainforest. Oh, so it comes in like this metal tube. Oh, how cool. So I'm guessing you don't need well, anything for the eye area, you don't need a lot of. Oh, well, thank you so much, Good Molecules. This is very exciting. And then something from Base Blue. This is that company that makes brushes and sponges. And they're the ones actually that sent over this beautiful powder brush that has my last name engraved at the end there. Oh, wow, this is completely new. This is Dry and Wet Dual Action Facial Cleansing Wipes. Oh, interesting. Day Beauty Cleansing Wipe, Night Makeup Removing Wipe. All right, so here is the box. Oh, okay, so it says day on one end and night on the other. Oh, the whole thing slides out. Oh, cool. So 2 different types of wipes. Dry Day Beauty Cleansing Wipe, Water Active Cleansing Wipe, gentle to use on sensitive skin, remove excess oil and refresh skin. And then there's Wet Makeup Removing Wipe, effectively removes makeup dirt and oil. So it seems like these dry ones that you have to wet is probably better for sensitive skin. That's what it sounds like is going on. Oh, that's so neat. Wow, thank you so much to Base Blue Cosmetics and congratulations on like branching out. This is really, really cool. Woo, I have a box from Muse Beauty Pro, which is always so exciting. Always puts a smile on my face. Oh, look at this beautiful card. I love that. I think I'm gonna hang this up somewhere. So they have a hand sanitizer that comes in a spray bottle and a gentle brush cleaner that comes in a spray bottle. I'm so excited. The hand sanitizer, oh, I'm sorry, it comes in a pump. What was I looking at? Oh, the picture is of a pump. So I wonder if it comes in different forms, because this is like a gel and this comes with a pump. And then they have a hand sanitizer that comes in more of a spray bottle. Oh, this looks like a gel too. Let's see if this is different at all. So there's 65% ethyl alcohol. Oh, I think they're the same. So I guess the gel is viscous enough that it can actually be sprayed. Well, that's awesome. And then here is their gentle brush cleaner. Wow, I go through so much of brush cleaners like this. So this gentle formula cleans, conditions, and helps to disinfect brushes and makeup sponges in between makeup applications. Spray 1 to 2 pumps onto a tissue and wipe over brush head or sponge until all traces of makeup are removed. Let air dry thoroughly before use. Oh, neat. So they sent over a big bottle and a small travel size bottle for that. Oh, that's so awesome. Well, congratulations to Muse Beauty on these new products. No better time to have new sanitizing products than right now. And then I got this lovely box from Laura Mercier, and I do actually have one of the products on right now. So they sent over this really beautiful makeup case, which has their Secret Camouflage palette. This is the palette that has like the 2 pans of concealer in there, but they sent over SC-4, which is a little bit too deep for my skin tone. So that is this product right here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and donate this along with the brush that it comes with. But the reason why they sent those over is because they're extending that Secret Camouflage line to include these dual-ended sticks. So these are the Secret Camouflage Brighten and Correct Duo, and they sent over to me 3C, 3W, and 3N. And 3N is the one that I use because 3C and 3W I think are too deep for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate these as well. So let me show this to you. So here it is. It's just, you know, typical dual-ended pencil, but it's like crayon form. And it actually looks just like their caviar sticks. So the Brighten side is a little bit lighter than the correct side. The correct side is a little bit like warmer, it's a little bit peachier. So I used the Brighten side underneath my eyes, and I used the correct side on some of these darker sunspots on my face. And I am really, really impressed. I really didn't know what to think about like a concealer in crayon form. Usually when they're in a stick form, they're a little bit bigger, like the Clé de Peau. And these were like so easy to apply. They glided right on, no tugging, no dragging or anything. And I just, a few taps of my finger and they were on. So you'll see this in action in tomorrow's video, my trying new makeup video, and so impressed. I mean, so impressed. So far, there's been no creasing or no strangeness. It has been about 4 hours since I put this on this morning, and incredible. I think it looks so fantastic. So again, this is 3N, which it's like my skin shade. It's like the exact match to my skin shade. And if I do in fact want to brighten, kind of lighten my under eye area, which I do like to do, I think I'm gonna need 2N. So I'm probably gonna run out and get that. But I am impressed with the formula. I'm impressed with how it's performing. I like it under my eyes. I like it on my face. Like, so far, this is incredible. So a huge thank you to Laura Mercier for sending over all of these goodies, but especially this stick duo, which is so wonderful. And next up, I received a couple products from M Cosmetics. So these are brand new to their line, and I already like busted open the box and started using these products. So this is their Face Cuddle Moisture Balm, and it comes in stick form. And I was so intrigued by this. And the cap is nice and tight, which is great because you want to keep this balm, moist. It's kind of like an oil in stick. So for me, this has been almost like an intense version of like a face mist. Let me explain. So on the days where I have like no makeup on and I feel like my skin needs a little bit of like a skincare touch up, I've just been kind of going in and like swiping this on where I feel really dry, which is generally my cheeks, and just kind of rubbing it in. And it just adds some like quick moisture, and it's been great. And I feel like in the winter time, this is what I need. In the summer, I'll spray my face. If I feel like I need a little bit of extra moisture, extra help or whatever, that's when I'll kind of like spritz my face with like a face mist. But this has been great because it's definitely a lot more dense than a face mist. And like I said previously, during the winter time, I definitely need a lot more help. So this has been really nice. There's no fragrance or anything. And then they also came out with their lip cushion, but in a clear. So I have a couple of their lip cushions in like shades or whatever, and it is incredibly like soft and moisturizing. So I was really happy to see that they came out with a clear one because it just seemed to make sense to me. So I'm actually gonna throw some on right now. And again, it's kind of like an oil in stick. It's a teensy bit oilier than like a straight up balm, but it just feels really, really nice on the lips. So a huge thank you to M Cosmetics for sending these over to me. And then last but not least, I don't know if you guys remember, I had hauled a face mask, a fancy face mask that I had purchased online. I really love the face mask. The shape of it is beautiful. I loved the idea that you can put charms on it. And so I mentioned it in my video and I tagged them, letting them know that I had gotten it, that I really loved it. And so they sent me one, which I was just so touched by because I know they're a very, very small company. So it really means a lot to me that they sent one. So I definitely encourage you to go on over to their site and check out their mission because they do donate 50% of their profits to charity. And let me show you the one that they sent me. So I'm so like moved that they just got it right. They sent me a leopard print mask. You guys know how much I love animal print. And so if you missed the video where I talked about these first, what they have are these grommets over here on one side. And then basically these are just earrings that you can purchase from them and you can basically adorn your face mask. So they sent over MW. Isn't that the cutest? I just love it. So they're adjustable, which is great because that's my least favorite part about wearing a mask. If the elastic is too tight around my ear, that's what kills. Everything else I've completely gotten used to, but the ear strap, it has to be just right. And then this whole thing like flaps open. So you have this like 3D space basically for your face, which is great. And then it's lined in silk, which is the perfect material for lining because it's antimicrobial, it's, cooling and everything. And I just love it. And then it does have that like nose guard up here. So I just love these. And I just want to show you, I'm going to put this on. So here it is. And it like stays away from my mouth, which is great because I have a lot of masks that I do enjoy, but I feel like when I'm talking and breathing, like it gets like sucked into my mouth. And this just, with the seams here, it just keeps this nice structure. But what's really cool is these little charms here, which are cool in and of themselves, but they like line up perfectly with like your earrings. It's just this really nice sort of like extension of jewelry. So I love these masks. I think they're made so well. I love the silk lining. I love the little charms here that you can get. So I don't even think I mentioned the name of this company, but it is J'adorn Me. But anyway, I'll leave all the details down below in my description box. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If there was anything that I mentioned that you really want me to, you know, feature in a video or do a dedicated video, let me know. But I do have my trying new makeup video coming tomorrow, where I do talk more about the Natasha Denona lip liners, where I do demo the Guerlain Meteorites, the NARS Air Blush, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighters. So that video is coming tomorrow. Definitely subscribe down below if you're enjoying my content, and I will see you in my next video.